Teaching a class requires an instructor to manage a variety of activities at the same time. In many classes, when teachers present new information, they engage their students in a dialogue that requires them to process information more deeply than they would in a traditional lecture. In order to help students to develop competencies associated with classroom dialogue, teachers need to systematically monitor student performance in order to provide supportive and corrective feedback. Unfortunately, presenting new information, coordinating a dialogue, managing student behavior, all while keeping an eye on the clock, taxes even the most experienced and organized teachers. The LiveScribe Pulse smartpen provides a means for teachers to capture an audio record of the classroom discussion linked to a simple system of marks on a seating chart. In-class observations can also be made by principals for the purpose of evaluating and helping to improve teacher performance. Here's an example.
So we just reviewed the quadratic equation and the quadratic formula, and now I'm going to give you the 4 steps that you need to do the homework problems that I've assigned for you tonight. And these homework problems will be very similar to this problem, which is 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 equals 0. So step 1 is to write out the generic quadratic equation, which, if you remember, is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Step 2 is to assign the various coefficients, which are a, b, and c. So Morgan, what is the a coefficient?
3.
3, great. And Avery, what is the b coefficient?
5.
5, good. Allie, what is the c coefficient?
-8.
-8, well done. So once you have the 3 coefficients written down.
Andrew, I've been looking forward to this conversation. You did a great lesson.
Thank you.
I want to focus in this conversation on questioning techniques.
Okay.
And what I like about this sort of reflection using this pen is that we have an opportunity to really take a close look and listen at your instructional practice. So we'll listen here.
Morgan, what is the a coefficient?
3.
Good job.
I like how you gave feedback. I like how you gave eye contact to your kids. I recorded, and you can review that here, your wait time with each question that you asked. And then the component that I wanted to focus on was when you called the student's name. Did you recognize in the sequence of your sentence when you called her name?
I did it at the beginning.
Yes,
Yeah.
and obviously that gets a kid's attention. But a technique that I've been trying out recently, and I'd like to suggest to you, is that you wait and call the kid's name after you ask the question, thus inviting everybody to pay a little bit more attention, because I'm not sure whose name you're going to be calling,
Right.
so it engages the class in a different way, at least for a little bit longer, until I know it's Morgan's turn, I'm off the hook, and obviously I can't.